Oh, he tries to dodge and loses AP. Anyway, got most of it back.
Oh, come on, right there.
Oh my god, a bear.
Nice aerial dodges. And the bear is going to get skunked.
No.
Oh no.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was unbearable to watch.
Oh, wow. Well, that was.
More open stages can be tough for our bear friend. James had the right idea.
In the corner right there.
We did get James to say, "Oh my God, a bear." So,
Genuinely scared.
yeah.
Probably the polar opposite of what you were thinking would happen there. Alright.
Fires it off. Oh, Hayachi's way too smart for that.
Here, I'm gonna pass it off. Who wants to play?
Yeah, once.
You guys want to play? I'll just,
There you go.
maybe we can have a conversation about
How
it.
you're supposed to play this game. Yeah.
I'll play Drake in a minute. You guys want to play teams or you want to play free for all?
This is not actually.
You can switch the team.
Yeah, try teams. I've never seen that. I mean, I've never played
I don't
it.
think it's
Yeah, teams in my opinion is where the game really gets interesting.
Is that so?
Yeah, by far.
More than 1v1?
More than 1v1. 1v1 is actually pretty interesting, and I've been seeing things lately that make me think it's more interesting. Like, that it's even characters I thought wouldn't really be viable in 1v1, I've started to see strategies for them.
Okay.
Because 1v1 I thought made a subset of the characters really interesting and fun, and others not as much, but I've been seeing people play that are 1v1 that, yeah, they're making characters I thought were not really viable in 1v1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Look
shouts
really
to Bum, dude. I was watching
Yeah.
that stream last night. Those guys are amazing at this game.
Yeah,
easily.
I should shoot out a link to that too.
Yeah,
at some point.
easily.
That's,
Those
that's a
guys-
really excellent stream. I was only able to watch a few minutes of it, but I
Right,
could tell
right,
right away.
No,
like,
yeah,
these
no,
guys
no,
were
those guys are amazing.
really good.
Everyone versus James.
What were they doing
That
in
is
particular?
They were just playing 1v1, but they had a lot of really sick setups, and they had really sort of the 1v1 down to a science with a lot of traps in the corner. A lot of jump games with Big Daddy that I'd never seen before, including a combo into his level 1, which should be very difficult. But they were doing it like regularly. Had some really great tech. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
So I mean, but here's the question though. I mean, like, so obviously in 1v1 you can get a lot more than free for all. It's really hard, right?
A 1v1 you can get a lot more than free for all.
Well, I mean, just like more setup kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, exactly. Free for all is by far the most chaotic, and we've been showing a lot of that, which is I think what, especially I mean your guys' impression right away. I'm not sure what was happening there. You get a sense for it in 1v1 for sure, but 2v2 is much more controlled because there's only 2 characters you have to keep track of. Although when you get real synergy, I think all the characters can really shine in a 2v2 situation. Sir Daniel gets really interesting in 2v2. Because
I just think all the
great 1v1 with him too.
I feel like all the character combinations get really interesting all of a sudden, right?
Yes. No, absolutely. Because you can cover each other's liabilities and moves that are not safe and setups that are not safe.
Exactly.
Like RC Car, you had some success with that in 1v1, or I mean in free for all, but it's a slower move that partners set up. Whereas in free for all, you really get a chance to use some of those.
Because when I was playing 1v1 yesterday, like whenever you get a knockdown, then you set the car and you have like a meaty sonic boom, almost kind of thing.
And a sonic boom, you can move back and forth.
Right, and then when I was playing,
you rolled away. Guess what? My sonic boom did too. Yeah.
When I was playing in free for all, I would like drop it down, and then someone else would hit me like after I knocked him down, so I couldn't use any of my setups that I had.
Yeah, 1v1 is I think a really good place to learn some of your characters. A lot of people play free for all online. And I have actually a really good time with free for all, but I much prefer playing 2v2 for serious. But 1v1 is fun because you get a chance to take advantage of sort of a group mentality. Like, you know, I like the psychology of games, so you can really sort of get like a certain smell for like everybody's going to be going in or they're going to be going here. So I'm going to chuck my Drake level 1 and get a triple kill. And when it all works out, because I oftentimes throw it before there's anybody there. And then I just smell that they're all going to be moving to that spot, and then bam. So that's really, really satisfying. It's like playing Hold'em versus Scrubs, where you got to try and control the table.
Parappa and Sweet Tooth versus Drake
Drake and Kratos.
and Kratos, yeah.
Let's see that side of the screen.
Man, I was gonna play like when I was first in training mode. I really liked the Coles,
Yeah.
but it was because I thought that like his Spencer style zip line was gonna work even if they were blocking. And then when that didn't happen, I was like, nope. Ratchet time.
Yeah, it's a hit. Cole has a lot of. I mean, it depends on which Cole, but
Yeah.
Is Parappa's yo-yo a throw?
it's also a hit. Yeah.
It's a hit and a
Yeah.
throw. Okay.
Well, it's not really a throw, but it's basically a hit that puts you in a slight stun state.
Can they block it?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can totally
Oh,
block
okay,
it.
okay.
So it's basically like a command grab, I guess. Well, that's not even right.
It's a hit grab.
It's a hit grab. Yeah, it's like a Buki's grab. And that's a really easy hit confirm for Sweet Tooth. Just jumping neutral square, the slash.
Oh yeah, that looks really good.
That puts you in a ton of hit stun.
Right.
So you can actually hit confirm into level 1. But if I see that's what you're going for, yeah, you're never gonna get that. So.
Hey, do teammates hit each other?
No, friendly fire is totally off. In fact, there's not even a mode for friendly fire on.
Okay.
That's cool.
That really allows interesting team synergy, and again, you can make a lot of moves that are totally unsafe. Safe.
Right. Like an assist character.
Yeah.
A human-controlled assist character.
No, that's exactly, and you can play people as batteries. We saw Toro was generating some of her own AP there for a while. Parappa can do it. Emmett, some of our free DLC characters can do it too.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Oh, very nice.
hey, is this almost out of adventure number 4?
I think so, yeah. I put it up already.
Oh, you already did? Oh, okay.
Should have.
I just have to reset.
And that's just a heartbreaking thing when you've got your level 2 cooking. You feel like, especially level 2s cannot be hit by normal moves. They're only hittable by basically other supers.
Level 2s?
Level 1 can be hit by basically anything.
Okay.
Level 2 cannot be hit by anything other than another super.
Oh!
Wait, say that again?
Oh!
Oh no, yeah. So level 2s basically are invulnerable except for another super. So you can level 1 someone out of a level 2. In that case, we saw Parappa fire off his level 2 and Drake countered it with his own level 2.
What about level 3s?
Level
Like
3s,
the big cinematic ones?
yeah, nothing can happen. All you can do is avoid. You cannot use your supers or
What about on
kill a
startup?
level 3 player.
What about on startup?
Invincible.
Invincible.
So a lot of the ones, like for example, like Spike has that level 3 where he just shoots the screen with the laser.
Right.
Is there any way to avoid that or no?
No.
That's just you're done.
Yeah, but most
Okay.
good Spike players won't really use that because it's limited to 3
Right,
kills.
right.
Whereas you can set up 3 kills off of your level 2.
Right.
Yeah. So I think there's, I don't know how many screen wipes there are on the game. 3?
reset.
Jeez.
3, yeah.
Yeah, so there's only 3 characters that have screen wipe. Level 3
Hey,
is the rest of them.
James,
where you
James,
can
we need
interact.
to reset the console.
Why? What happened?
Oh, I think it's.
Oh.
We can't change control.
Okay. That's fine. So just turn it off and on?
Oh, what's that pad you're using?
It's this Hori Pro Fighting Commander 3. It has a.
The old Fighting Commander 3.
Yeah, my favorite pad.
It has the word pro.
Yeah.
Where did you find that, James?
This I got it as a test. So this means right is on the right, left is on the left, and then this is the left analog right now. The pad is representing the left analog right now.
Oh, okay.
But there's
Put it on
no.
the pad.
Yeah, you can put it on digital, so just slide it all the way to the left. But the problem is you don't have a throw this way. You
can use like arcade stick.
Yeah, set it to arcade stick settings if you want.
And then you have a throw button, I guess.
No,
I'd
but then-
I'd rather play on a regular setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be tricky.
It would be tricky, but
Where'd you quit?
doable.
Oh yeah, you lose time.
I mean, if you want to
We're
learn...
playing on post patch, right? So SAC's not as strong.
Actually, I don't know if you have you.
Oh, I don't think this is. Oh no, the game.
You're not
is-
online though, so
The game, I was online recently, and so it had to have patched itself. I'm pretty sure it might not be.
even if you haven't done the online code.
Oh, do you have to do the online code in order to get it patched?
I don't think so.
You shouldn't, but
Yeah.
to play online.
Yeah, but sure.
Okay.
If you have it online.
Okay. It should be patched in already
It's Saturday.
because this is already connected online. So
Alright.
Hey, does Radic have any applicable non-corner AP burst combos?
I don't think so. Other than
non-corner?
yeah, non-corner. No, he's not a as you can tell, he's not a real combo character.
Right.
He's got combos.
Hey,
but-
James, how do
Yeah,
He's got some janky stuff with his like jump neutral kicks. Like,
R2 should be
but
the
that's
one in the
hard.
back, right?
Yeah, those are
Not
tricky.
working.
I think by far his easiest combo, which is definitely a corner combo, if you can get him into the air with the shotgun.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got some good shotgun combos, but just the square shotgun.
The
Like, not
forward square?
Yeah, forward square.
Yeah. He
You
gets.
can bounce him off the wall like 3 times like that, 4
Oh
times.
yeah, that's.
So you can get a
that's
burst,
real
and
problem.
that's a corner combo, but it's like from I don't
I
know.
don't think this is gonna work.
Alright.
3-4
That's
inches
cool.
outside of the corner, so it's a pretty healthy definition of corner. You don't need to be
Okay.
super near the corner.
That's
Because
fine.
the way
Yeah, those are all.
the characters have, there's all sorts of moves like that that will eject you, put you into a
it
spin
might have
state,
been this one actually.
and
It
then
might
the
have been
speed
this
with
one
which
right here.
you hit the wall will
generate,
determine how far you bounce back,
Oh,
or
okay.
whether you bounce off the wall, basically.
Okay.
It's not a real variable as far as how far you bounce off the wall, but if you get the wall bounce, then that's consistent, so you can set things up that way. So Parappa has a lot of good setups that way. Just even side throw will eject off the wall
Yeah.
from a good distance, and you can combo that into a level 1. Skateboard slap will bounce them off the wall into a level 1. All sorts of stuff like that. So, and again, it's not just corners. If there's some other sort of any sort of wall that they can hit and bounce off is where it gets good.
So do you guys prefer playing stock or kills or
We almost always play kill limit.
kill limit?
Yeah, kill limit is to me more interesting. I mean, you don't get the chance for 2v1 heroics is like the last guy on your team trying to do something amazing. But
you guys want to do a kill limit? Yeah, there you go.
Try 4.
3 or 4.
Hey, we're not capturing directly from the PS3 because we didn't have the right cables to do that. We have never streamed from the PS3 before. We've only ever done Xbox, and so we didn't even think about that.
I thought it would work with HDMI, and it doesn't work with HDMI. You can't stream off of HDMI for PS3.
It's a good team. Bear.
3 players to pass 2?
Yeah. We're bringing in our third player.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the stick support situation?
I'm sorry?
Because I know that there's some sticks that are not supported if they don't have a remappable R2 or L2.
Yeah, I think from anyone that's using like a regular TE or like a combo,
Right.
like all that stuff works fine. There's probably some sticks out there that people are having issues with it.
Yeah, so apparently some sticks, I don't know which sticks they are, but I know it works with TEs, I know it works with
Yeah, I'm playing on a combo right now, and it's fine. And a few guys at work play on TEs, and it works fine for them.
So when you play 2v2, does it often end up where it's just like a kind of 1v1s on the sides, opposite sides of the screen?
It'll depend on the stage, depending on the people, of course.
Yeah, it depends on the stage, team, and the team synergy.
Gotcha.
So, any kind of good basic team is a character that's a little better at longer range and a character who's a little better up close.
Right.
And then there's also another good basic team type is double harassment characters, where one harassment move is not that safe, but having 2 of them makes it much more hard to dodge.
Gotcha.
And then you sort of get think of it like old military, where they had to reload the musket, and you fire, and then the next line then you crouch down, and the guys behind you stand up and fire.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. With
What would you call like a good harassment move?
Parappa's a much better up close character, and so I'd say Parappa's pretty solid to try and keep your opponents engaged. While you, of course, this is just sort of a pig pile. Yeah, Hayachi and Sweet Tooth are both better up close as well, and so Sackboy's trying to run away, and ideally Parappa will be able to keep them off Sackboy, although he's posted up in a questionable spot.
So how much for level 3 super for Sackboy now?
I think it's 750.
750.
Oh, it's like most characters.
Yeah.
And his AP gain is also down a little bit, so it's not just more expensive, it's harder to get there.
Does he still get little AP bubbles during level 3?
Yes. So he gets AP bubbles and items during the level 3. So level 3 is still one of the most powerful level 3s in the game. But
You just can't get it as easily.
yeah, not by a long shot, and it's
Right.
I'm not even sure if it's necessarily his best strategy to try and go for it.
Okay.
And in free-for-all,
So
or
this-
even in 2v2s, you actually don't end up seeing a lot of level 3s, huh?
Not as often. It can be a strategy. So in case like Sackboy, where his level 3 is basically should be 4 kills guaranteed, that is the strategy where they're going for it. Oh, nice. I spoke too soon. It was nice.
It was nice for a
It's
while.
smooth. Yeah, one thing I advise, Parappa's level 2 is unquestionably... Oh, now he's dropped it and gone for level 2. And that was a big mistake, I think, because he only got 1 kill.
Yeah.
I'm partially obscured, but yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, any character in 2v2 characters that have those like mashable attacks that hold opponents in place, it's really good because then the other dude just comes in super.
Oh, like Parappa, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The
Sweet Tooth is
square,
fire,
square,
is good about
right.
it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Have you guys eaten?
No, I was promised food.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Sorry,
Okay.
we haven't ordered yet. So.
Promise food.
James!
Sorry. Well, I was
That's
just
the whole
figured,
reason I'm here.
I figured we could order some pizza and just like some pastas from Pizza Hut or
I
something.
have.
like that.
I was supposed to get dinner with Watson, but I think I'm out. So, or I think we're good.
Oh, okay.
You going on Saturday?
Yeah, I am. I heard there was a dunk tank.
I heard there was dunk tank, yeah.
I heard
gotta
that.
go to
I heard
that.
that
I
you were
love
gonna
dunk
be in the dunk tank, Seth.
That was. I was so excited about the dunk tank. I've always wanted to have a dunk tank at a Capcom event. And basically, I've always shut it down and like the insurance is ridiculous. But as soon as Watson was like,
No.
"Yeah, we got a dunk tank,"
I-
I'm like, I'm there.
You gotta
I don't care
You
what
have
it
to
is.
bring like
Like,
a wetsuit or something because those things are cold.
I wanted to
dude.
play from the dunk tank. So, like, when you get like Ultra or whatever, like
You fall.
that's a Duncan. Yeah.
Electrocuted loses?
I did think about that, yeah. Yeah, but I was willing to risk it. We can experiment. I just am a huge fan of the entire dunk tank concept.
Yeah, one of the schools I used to teach at, we had some event where the principal was in a dunk tank because all the kids got really high scores. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
They were dunking the crap out of him.
Double team.
I'm sure there's many who would enjoy a chance to dunk.
Yeah, I hope Watson goes.
So that arcade relief thing, is there going to be like 300 people at an arcade that's like built for 20?
Yes,
Yeah, that'd be great.
if all goes well.
Because I'm going. I think all of us are gonna. Everybody that I know in SoCal is gonna go. So.
Yeah,
Has anybody
it'll be-
figured out a way to contact Vic yet? Dogface and get him over there?
He's out of the game, dude. Like I contacted him during Fight for Youth, and he's just too busy.
I got an email from him not that long ago, so maybe we can reach out again. Get
Yeah.
Dogface in the house.
Yeah, no, if he's gonna come out to anything, it has to be for this, right?
Well, and Ralph will be there, and yeah. I'd say Ralph's been for anybody that doesn't know, been a very good friend of the fighting game scene for a long time.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I hope we get to dunk 10. I really like to do that.
Dunk who?
10?
Second Tim or which Tim?
Like the guy with gray hair who's been working in there for like 20 years.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh,
God, I pay a lot to dunk a lot of the people who used to work at arcades where I live. Just line them up and
Man.
dunk them. That would be pretty satisfying.
We're talking about the arcade release event this Saturday to Sunday. It's a 24-hour stream. That'll be from noon Saturday to noon Sunday for Family Fun Arcade, a major arcade in Los Angeles that's closing.
Yeah, because that one's closing. Japan Arcade is closing. Ralph owned those two, and he also partially owned Super Arcade as well.
Ralph's had some health problems, but yeah, really great guy.
Yeah, I mean, he basically kept these arcades open almost like at a loss, you know?
Yeah, he was really working at it a long time, certainly putting in hours that made it, you know, I'm sure not the best way he could have spent his money.
Right. Like it's gonna start with a Tekken tournament, I think, and then there's gonna be a Super Turbo tournament, and they're gonna get Jeff Schaefer and Tomo there to host it or something.
I know
yeah.
that Tomo will be there, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I heard Schaefer's in there, and Muffin Man was talking about trying to get them to enter the Super Turbo tournament, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. So
be your one shot to embarrass a legend who hasn't played in 10 years.
Yeah,
Well, not like that hasn't happened already,
Yeah,
right?
that's
So,
why I'm going.
Yeah.
Pick on people that are even rustier than me.
yeah,
So.
That's false.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and I'm gonna run on an ad here, and then we can order pizza at the same time. So okay,
Favorite.
we'll be right
And
back,
we'll come
guys.
back with giveaways.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're starting a new game here. Is this still teams? This is still teams, right?
Yeah, we're
Who's
still-
on which team?
I'm on the first team.
I'm on
David.
Oh, we got
Jack?
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Imagine David going up against Alan and Clock.
Oh, well, okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah, so when you are Ratchet, you want to press up. Was it up triangle, Mr. Zircon? Like you should have it on all the time.
Oh, try and float down.
Yeah. There's no
Yeah,
startup on it.
That's right.
Yeah, and it'll absorb some hits for you too. Yeah, Ratchet's one of those characters. He just has a lot of tools to work with. Ah!
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's kind of cool little air combo. Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was working. I won't try it.
I remember we had the same conversation.
Yeah. We
Trying
were
old school stuff.
Yeah, Jack was a lot different in some of the older builds.
Gotcha.
He's the first character that I got good with when I first started.
How would you say the variety is in terms of like who's a range character, who's a close-up character, and stuff?
Oh, well, what's interesting about this game is that they've created like. Oh wait. What?
Oh, should jump back.
Yeah, so in the game, there's like these quasi mid-range characters, like Jack and Ratchet and a few others, where they have some stuff up close and some stuff far away, but they really want to be mid-range to get their damage. Like Jack, he kind of stays a few meters away from his opponents from the combat ball and puts hitboxes into it, kind of thing. That's his style.
Oh god. Okay. Oh.
But then, of course, there's these combo-heavy characters. You got Dante, Kratos, Naruto, and then these long-range characters, of course, like Sackboy, Radic. Yeah, there's a really good variety.
Sackboy's a long-range character.
Yeah,
huh?
definitely a long-range character. Oh, countered it.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, man, you're amazing. You're already. Alright, I'm going. Yeah,
We're fine.
Alright, restart.
What is this, 11 already?
Oh, you build levels for like unlocking stuff, like.
Yeah, there's a progression system, so you unlock titles.
But it's only the person
icons.
who's logged in.
It's not for gameplay though, right?
No. It's
No,
like
no,
basically
yeah.
extra costumes, extra taunts, extra intros, all that kind of stuff. Like the icons and stuff that you see, like this star that you see here, you can replace it with like an icon, a custom background, like a custom
Yeah, custom titles.
titles.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I used to get really annoyed when you go to someone else's house and they don't have your characters, or they don't have them unlocked or purchased and all that. We want to avoid all that. Have everyone playable just from the start.
That's cool.
So we wanted other unlockables besides characters.
I detect danger alert.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So the stage starts out really constricted.
It's the smallest thing.
Yeah. Yeah, man, people are getting really good at this game already. So we have this thing that we do every once in a while at the office, go online, and I just play a bunch of games, and whoever beats me, like, we upload matches of the ones that I lose.
Only the ones you lose?
Yeah, and so the last time I went on, I was getting my butt kicked. Dude,
so they uploaded all of them then.
And it was like, yeah, and the funny thing is like, this was like the first day of the game out, and that was a few weeks ago. People are already amazing at the game. Some of those online warriors are...
Have people been finding stuff like that surprising you? Like you didn't know?
Oh yeah, all the time. Especially these guys. These guys are part of combat design, and I'm sure it's interesting for them to see the characters that they've created, their play styles and all that, and stuff that they don't even know that these characters are capable of. Like we were watching Bum play with Big Daddy, and like what? Like Seth was mentioning earlier, how he thought he was going to be not that great 1v1, but Bum was going in, dude.
Oh, did you get a level 3?
Yeah.
That first spot on this level, it's, man, you can get really far ahead or really far behind just on that first spot.
Dante level 3 is really powerful.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's going to be game.
Is it? Oh, almost. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny. Dante is again. We have like this telemetry system working. We can see exactly what characters people are picking, etc. Dante is about right now third or fourth on most picked character, but he doesn't do as well as some of the other characters because he's not the most easiest character to play.
Dante?
Yeah, Dante. Yeah. So
well, it's also too. I always feel like the character picked the most is probably going to do the worst just by statistically.
Yeah, statistics. So, right.
Everyone's probably like Dante, and they pick him and then just like hit buttons and don't do anything with
him.
So.
Yeah. Dante is one of those characters where you definitely have to go to training mode and practice some stuff before you try to.
Shingen actually thinks Dante's not very good in free for all.
Dante's he has to play a little differently, but he's still just as good. And plus, he goes really high into the air when he does his combos, so it's not that easy to avoid. Yeah, it's not that easy to interrupt. Also, you can cancel your combos midway into his counter. So if you're comboing someone, someone's trying to get you from behind, just cancel into his counter.
Is that what the empty cancel thing is?
Well, yeah. So the bolt cancels in this game are. Oh, excuse me. The bolt cancels in this game are. He can cancel squares into triangles and triangles into circles. So his counter is on neutral circle. So basically, if you see someone coming, just cancel like real quick into guns into counter. Yeah. Hey, how was that, Art? How do you feel about that? It's sick, yeah.
Oh god. It's kind of hard to get used to like dodging, but otherwise I'm.
You're amazing.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Yeah. Though, word of advice to anyone that gets hits with crows: the R2 button never changes. So you can still, R2 mash super if you panic.
How long can you stay on the ground once you get knocked down?
Oh, so it's kind of like CVS2 where there's a long get-up mechanic. So if you want to throw off your opponent's wake-up timing, then just hold L1.
Oh,
and
really?
you can stay on the ground like way longer. I don't know the exact frame rate.
About a second. Like you get an extra second basically.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So if someone's trying to like wake up super you or try to get you on your wake up or set you up and kind of throws them
You
off.
also wake up fall through.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You can wake up what?
Fall through if you're on a thin platform.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Hold down as your...
Yeah, if you hold down.
And instead of standing up, you'll flip down.
Yeah, so it's kind of like an escape.
And are you invincible as you flip down then? Like
you eventually stop at some point, I don't remember.
You gotta punish that ratchet super, man. Combos. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, that's what happened. Like, I was trying to get him on his wake up, and he was just staying on the ground. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh!
Oh, what? What? Yeah.
Wow. And he had a level 3.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Select your character. Let us make short work of
Yeah, man.
this.
There's a lot of tournaments coming up that are going to be involving all stars. It'll be interesting to see. We're already seeing like the game really develop. as far as, everyone's getting really good at the game. Again, I mentioned Bum Stream. There's streams here and there of people playing. I think at Apex there's going to be a side tournament for it. Yeah, so it should be
Any
good.
idea what the format is then?
Well, that's the thing. Like, we don't want to tell people how to play the game, So we're really we're watching closely on how what kind of rule sets people want to use. Wednesday Night Fights has been experimenting with several different rule sets. I suggested to them the other week to have like a lower kill limit, and I think it worked out all right. Yeah. Also, not just the playing the game, but you have to think of logistics of a tournament. Where we can't, get gathering people, and you only have a limited amount of time and space. So it's really up to the community.
I mean, like, Kill Limit 5 seemed to be a little bit long, but Kill Limit 3 is really exciting last week. I think 4 might be a really good compromise between the two. But, like,
yeah.
we're playing 4 right now, and it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
But 3 was really fun last week. Like,
Oh, are you playing 4 right now? I didn't even notice.
Kill Limit 4 is interesting because you still get to use, like, level 3 supers and stuff. Like,
Right.
it's,
Now, when you turn invisible with Sly Cooper, you can kind of just see like a little blur. Where
You can kind of see him. So if you're paying attention, then
Like in a 1v1, it's not so good. You
Right.
can follow that guy, but in the chaos of this,
Because the camera, obviously the camera follows Sly, kind of like it'll zoom out and zoom in.
yeah. So if he's far away,
And he doesn't have a block, right?
yeah, he can't block. So he's really susceptible to wake up games and like air chasing and all that.
Wow, alright.
Actually, a question.
Okay, hang on one second.
Oh, so yeah.
Oh.
You want me to grab the door?
Yeah.
Oh! Wait, that's you. No, that was... Oh.
So Frank Shingen says they're trying Kill Limit 4 this week at Wednesday Night Fights. Ooh. So they're gonna. Frank says they're gonna do Kill Limit 4 at Wednesday Night Fights this week.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions on the stream, feel free to ask. Like even about basic rules. Some people are saying that they're having trouble. That obviously they haven't seen the game before, so they're not even sure how the kills work. Basically, you just have to. Your goal is to build up as much super meter as possible, and that you build that up by doing damage to your opponents.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get the supers, the different levels obviously are more powerful. than
Right,
each other.
right. So you build up to level 1, level 2, or level 3, each more powerful than the last. In a timed match, you get 2 points for every KO that you get, minus 1 point for every KO, every time that you're KO'd. Of course, in the kill limit and stock matches, every kill is just a kill.
Who would you say is the Ryu of the game? A good starter character.
Kratos is pretty easy to play.
Kratos is easy to play.
Same thing though. It's like you can get really good with Kratos. Yeah.
Well, who is the most complex character you think?
Dante is not very easy to play.
Yeah, Dante actually has like a lot of easy combos, but I think to really win with Dante is harder because it's harder to set up his.
Right.
Even though he does have hit confirms into his level 1, those are a little more technical and difficult.
Right. To do it.
So.
The Coles, they can be played really easily, but
Evil Cole is a little easier than Good Cole, but
Yeah.
Good Cole I would say is can be relatively tricky.
Sure.
So who am I playing with? Okay.
And I have the new controllers behind David.
Yo, what up, stream? I'm looking at the chat.
There you go.
Can they
Oh,
hear
it's
me
just
right
in
now?
case. Smart.
Yo, stream, can you hear me?
They should be able to hear you, but you have a very quiet voice.
Oh, do I have a quiet voice? I gotta turn my teacher voice on?
Yeah. Oh, your teacher voice.
What's up, stream? Oh, yeah, alright, they're all singing.
Clockwork is in the house.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad. It's pointed at the screen.
Yeah, it actually doesn't look that bad at all. So, I mean, it looks poverty, but still, it could be a lot worse. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And buy this chair.
Yeah, I apologize for my play earlier. I was playing on stick. I'm not the best on stick, but Seth is a soldier and went to go get a controller. So hats off to him.
And hats off to forgetting.
Yeah, hats off for me.
In the first place.
Getting a controller. It was kind of
not that minute. Not everybody works at PlayStation and has like 15 PlayStation controllers sitting around their house.
Yeah, we have like a million PlayStation controllers at work, but today was kind of a crazy day at work. I forgot to bring a controller.
3.
Oh. Yeah, man, you guys need to check out that DLC that comes out early 2013. It's for free, first 2 weeks. Even if you don't have the game, just download it, man. It's gonna be awesome.
You good? I think everyone might have switched the characters on
The teams are off too if you're playing teams.
Yeah, I think
Square is to switch team.
Let's clean this interesting.
Oh, I see.
Now
Okay,
everybody
so now-
switched at the same time.
Okay, so now I'm teamed up with David then.
Your Spike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are just gonna go to town on these guys? These guys that haven't played the game that much? You gotta split it up.
That's fine.
Alright.
That's cool.
Alright, kill these guys, Art. go in as hard as you can.
Split my quarter up.
Are you really cold and cold?
Grammy or sweet.
It's alright. Don't get grabbed.
yeah.
Hey, that part in Sweet Coding, by the way, Miniman 83, wasn't it like the saddest part?
Don't get frozen or
Where he's getting eaten by the plant?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or down so.
Good Cole, I always describe his strength as not getting killed. Which
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
works. In a free-for-all game, it's not that valuable, but in teams, it can be really valuable.
Yeah. And also, the Coles are really interesting in that they have a lot of different tools to work with. I mean, they can dash, they can grapple, they can combo, definitely can combo, and they have these long-range attacks. So I want to mention, I've heard some confusion about these attacks. So Cole's neutral triangle, when he's shooting those bolts, if he gets a certain amount of bolts, he gets an extra AP bonus. Now, that same bonus doesn't happen with Evil Cole, so instead, Evil Cole, if you get a ton of bolts in a row, there's an explosion and it hits everyone else that's around. So,
Yo, let's just do this!
For anyone that's confused about how those bolts work.
Chen's setting up that wall, dishing it out on the Coles. They were confused.
Oh, let's go, David. David's so focused right now. He's feeling himself. He got his mouth open and everything. You know how fighting game players he always closing his mouth now. They have that thing where like they'll lick themselves, they'll lick their mouth, or they'll have their mouth open or make really weird faces when they do.
Chen with a solid hit confirmed there and to sweep into level 2.
Yeah, the level 2s are oftentimes really easy to combo into. Like Spike, of course you just saw. Sir Dan, his level 2, just knock him up in the air, go square, square, up square, then another up square into level 2.
That's confirmed right there.
Really easy combo.
And I think to even it up with James and David playing as new players, Ron is still on arcade controls. So I think Good Cole's struggling a little bit.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, and Chen gets frozen. Oh, big pile.
Hey, David, Frank is telling me to remind you to use Mr. Zurkon.
Oh, yeah, okay, I always forget.
Yeah, he always forgets. Frank, sorry.
Pick him up, pick him
Sorry,
up.
brah.
Oh, we gotta teach David the really solid basic combo too.
Yo, Panda, stick's not really hard to play this game on. It's just I'm not used to it. We have a few guys at work that play only on stick. A few of the QA guys. And I've had people tell me that not only do they prefer to play on stick, but I have a lot of people, more people tell me that they prefer to play on their Vitas actually. And it feels really good on the Vita. Yeah. So I mean, it's just your preference. There's no advantages or disadvantages.
Yeah, I used to play on stick, and then I switched to pad.
Yeah,
my stick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like 21, 22.
Can you react to the startup and get away? Or
Hands
once it starts up,
it's
pretty
weird. Looking at the stream
yeah, you can roll out of the way.
You're pretty
anyway.
Yeah, you can roll out
something that we are investigating.
Right.
Alright,
but your partner can save you
Alright,
while
good way to
you're
implement
getting
that.
hit. If your partner gets cold, you'll be free. That is not the case with Sweet Tooth. You can knock Sweet Tooth out of his super, but if he touches you with the kick, you have the dynamite on you.
Wait, what's his super?
He runs and he gives you like a boot kick, and then he plants like a dynamite on you. So you can sometimes be saved from getting the kick that bounces you off the wall, but you will still explode.
Yo,
you can just walk around normally
MF
before
Chaos,
you die.
talking about
In fact, you can
Narco-
kill your partner like that if you're not careful. Yeah,
Gotcha.
in Narco, especially in 2v2 or free for all, yeah, people should really try to go for a level 3. It's really buff. Yeah, just make sure the square button isn't so good in her level 3, but the triangle and the circle, godlike. And also. And also, Kratos level 3. I see people talking about it. It's really easy to dodge. Like once you get used to it. Obviously, if you've never seen it before, you'll get killed by it pretty easily. But the fireball, just jump up and press L real quick to air dodge it. And then,
wait till they fire it and then jump.
Yeah, exactly. Wait till they fire it and jump. And just dance around him. It's the same thing with Kratos level 3 and Sweet Tooth level 3. Just get close to him and just dance with him, you know? Like, it's not too difficult.
And it depends on the character, too. Like, Kratos has a big dead zone above his head, so if you're in an area where you can be above his head, or a character that can stay in that position, it can be hard for him to hit.
Right.
Yeah, I had the other day in a free-for-all, or actually it was in a 1v1, sorry. Kratos got level 3 and got 0 kills on me.
Yeah.
And that was like the best feeling I've had in like forever. He was pretty good too, but not that day. Yeah, he got 0 kills on a level 3, which is pretty bad.
There you go.
Chen with the setups. As soon as this guy learns some combos, he's gonna be dangerous.
Wait, hey James, who are you?
He's Spike.
Oh, you're Spike. Go square, down square, and then just press like up square.
The square, down square does
Yeah, the sweep.
Oh, you can come under the sweep?
Yeah.
Yeah, also James, one of his most functional moves is Spike down circle. Do it in the air. If you charge up all the way, you get the Picatron G. Yeah, that's way good. Yeah, and then
all about Picatron G.
Yeah, if you do it on the ground, it's a different attack. He does a different thing.
Oh.
But also, James, one of your main. Oh, James with the.
I know.
Oh, James, let's go.
Disrespectful hula hoop from the back.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, he's wake up. Spike's really good at his wake up games because he could just have the RC card do it for him, you know. And also, the air down triangle and neutral and on the ground down triangle is really good. Ooh.
Did you switch your controls yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw you float into the pit.
The options on this? Oh, my bad.
Oh, this feels my meter, right? When you get that.
Yeah, that's a very powerful item. And again, items, you can play a great match without items, but I personally like the items.
I mean, you know, it's all about opinion. You like items, not like items, but personally, from my point of view, I'm a fighting game player, and so I like what's the word I'm looking for? I like adapting and like freestyling and kind of making it up on the spot.
Yeah, I think the items get really interesting too. They're Medusa's head we'll talk about, but yeah.
Ooh, that was just all.
Oh, a little bit of taunting there. I saw that. You got teabagged.
Yo, what's up, A Rival? It's great to meet you in NorCal. If you guys don't know A Rival, he's been coming out with some really sick All Stars combo videos. I got the chance to meet this fine gentleman at the 25th anniversary tournament.
Street Fighter Cross Mega Man, or Mega Man, Street Fighter Cross Mega Man. Is that A Rival did all the remixes for that?
Yeah, A Rival. Shout out to bro.
Dude, this rating video is sick. Just like the way the slashing goes with the music, it just sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Maj gives the video the thumbs up.
Super jump.
David and James posting up, and they do catch Evil Cole.
Oh.
Oof. Don't get never get too confident in your wall. Like even a Sackboy Ratchet wall is breakable.
Right. And keep in mind that when you use Ratchet, you can set those Tesla coils any pattern that you want. So you can set them vertically, horizontally, diagonally.
Oh, James was close.
Can you hit him out of that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Level 1?
Yeah, the level 1 you can hit him out.
You have him with it's the same as our throw moves. You have him with the like a strong knock away. Otherwise, you just take damage.
Right.
It keeps flashing up
It keeps
there for
flashing.
some reason.
You want to switch to this one? Maybe that one's just.
That might be a bad port. Is that one of the new controllers?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is actually. Yeah, this one.
Maybe I dropped one of them on the way over here. Which,
Perhaps.
in fact, I did. And I was like, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Pidgey, tips for Dante. His down circle is really good if you want to just jump up and down
I also
circle
have a
into a
webcam
crowd.
here. If it
Also,
helps at all.
his level 1 is really good.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I just
it's
happen to
not,
have
it's not
it.
bad to use. People often forget about that fireball that it has at the end.
I'm one.
Catch a lot of people with that.
3.
But yeah, again, learn how
I'm
to.
one.
I'm
one.
You know, if you're comboing someone and you see someone coming from behind, learn how to counter that. Like cancel
So
into the
check
guns
what
really
he
quick
got.
and then cancel into the counter.
I'm 2.
And then combo off of that.
2, 3, and 1.
I'm still
4.
3.
But yeah, I think the combo that I like to do with Dante is like what square, 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 up square, and then super jump. Well, you know, jump cancel, forward, square, 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 forward triangle, and then
Oh, I see.
cancel into forward circle, and then cancel that into up square, square.
Oh, Ratchet is.
Nathan
I
Drake is
believe
on a
that's
different
AP
team
burst.
from
AP
Parappa.
burst combo.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Alright.
We got who's Drake?
Yeah, dude.
I'm Drake.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna set up some
Cards
walls
playing
this
some
time.
Drake.
Up
Alright.
to
This
here.
time I'm gonna do this.
Seth is Drake.
Oh, okay, Seth is Drake. Seth's
Hope it stays.
Let's see.
good Drake.
It's
Good
not
Drake.
working.
Yeah, you probably.
Sick.
You wanna try this?
I think it's fine. It's back in. And by the way, I never win on this level.
Oh no.
First time, win.
James creeping with the RC car.
Alright.
Yeah,
Thing's real
definitely.
effective for
EMP
stopping Drake.
Tiatanaka, nice name by the way. Drake is really good on the Uncharted stage. Yeah, Drake's one of those characters, he's versatile enough where even stages like this, where there's more vertical space and horizontal space, it just has a lot of good stuff that you can do. Obviously the air down circle is really good, barrel's really good. But in my opinion, his best set of attacks are neutral triangle, so neutral triangle and then press forward or back. Running gun, really good moves. Oh, is it? Yeah, this is a mic and this is a mic.
They're both the mic.
Yeah.
See, it's tricky when you're on the water wheel because you get to like actually cover a lot of stage in a relatively safe way. But when people start moving away, you got to come up. So it's kind of with some characters, it's actually kind of good to be down there, especially like Kratos, for example, like Drake, obviously with his up triangle grenades.
Right.
You stayed in the water too long.
Anyone with like an arcing move that you can like shoot upward through the bridge, it's a pretty good place to camp. I mean, like, it's one of those things where you kind of do it for about 20-30 seconds in a match just to kind of give people a different look.
Ooh, I couldn't get over that.
Hey, alright, maybe you can answer this question. What's Fat Princess's charge square armor limit? Is there an AP limit on that, or is it just... Because I think it's not... The armor's not active for super long, so I think it just absorbs anything, right?
I'm not 100% sure, but my guess would be it either absorbs a 20 AP attack or a 30 AP attack.
Okay.
It might even be 30.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's not like you're going to get more than 30 AP,
They'll knock AP
on against her charged square. It doesn't... It's not a really long move. But yeah, it's safe to say it's about 20 or 30 AP.
I was pretty key.
The thing is, with those moves, like, if you're frustrated by people using them to kind of come up to you and do the attack, you can always just like roll away or something and like punish them after they whiff.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that causes a crumple reaction, and it gives you enough time to combo afterwards. But if it misses, she's pretty wide open. And plus, like jumping over people and doing like attack, like for example, Kratos is jumping neutral square. Anytime someone does like a ground attack or a throw or any of those kinds of things, you can just do like one of those quick hops and like punish them with that and get like almost a full combo after it.
Right.
Or even a super setup in some cases. There's pretty easy. There's pretty direct counters to most things like that.
Off the top of my head, Panda, I don't think so. Are there any moves that activate on button release, like negative edge style? I don't think so. I don't think that's something that we have.
Is it next kill wins?
Well, like there are a few moves. Like for example, just an odd case that came to mind. When
Oh,
Cole or
nice.
Evil Cole activate their
Yeah,
super,
that's
they can
so
hold the
good.
button
Thank
to
you,
like
James.
hold the person in stasis longer, and then when they release R2, they'll throw them.
The thing about being
But
frozen is
that's
that
kind of a
everything
super
lasts
random,
longer,
obscure
so you
one.
can actually lay on the ground. You actually stay down there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
You air
Charge
dodge,
attacks, I guess.
Dark TV, yeah, the level 3s are supposed to be ridiculous. You get this huge reward for saving up your AP that long. That's why if you're going for level 3, it's something that you want to decide from the get-go and kind of stick with that plan. And the payoff is huge, especially in a 2v2. Like you're gonna get, as long as you know what you're doing, you'll get guaranteed kills with those level 3s.
Almost.
And the other thing about level 3s is you're so committed to charging up the meter for that. By the time you realize you're not going to be able to get to a level 3, there's like 15 seconds left in the round, and you have like 2 level 2s or like a level 2 and a level 1.
Or a bunch
then you
of
got to
level
figure
ones.
out how to land 2 level 2s or a level 2 and a level 1 in 15 seconds, and it takes like 5 seconds for them to respawn back in.
Right.
So it's like a really bad place to be if you try to go for a level 3 and you just barely miss it.
Yeah, it's something that you need to definitely gauge how it's going, how that game plan is going midway. If you think you're gonna get to level 3, then just let it rock. Oh, nice.
And the other thing is, like, when you use a lot of level 1s, you're basically, like, limiting your opponent's ability to get meter for however long it takes for them to respawn back in and then run up to people and, like, do all their setups. Like, for someone like Ratchet, he kind of has a whole, like, army of stuff that he needs to build in order to be effective. And when you kill him with a level 1, you basically say, okay, start over from scratch. So if you go for a level 3, you basically give up all those opportunities. You basically give up all those reset chances.
Yeah.
And like if you get thrown, you're at a huge risk. Whereas if you're constantly going from level 1s and level 2s, getting thrown isn't that bad.
Yeah. So it really just depends. It's the game plan. It's good to form a game plan even before the game even starts, and it's going to depend on the players you're playing against, the characters everyone else is playing, the character you're playing, obviously.
Especially with Bear, because then your other guy can like tie people
level
up
3 is
and,
the
like,
ultimate like high risk, high reward
losing
situation.
a
If you
stage
get
in
to
a
a
row.
level 3, you should have a
Last
huge
one seems like
payoff
it probably sucks
because
for Ratchet.
you can get screwed pretty bad.
Yeah.
Just having almost level 3 and getting thrown one time, and that's like a 200 AP swing. You lose 100, gain 100.
Yeah.
And it's like it happened twice when you're doing the...
Hey, so Art, we had a question here. How does Big Daddy play? I like to think that the way he plays... Well, before I saw Bum play last night, I thought the way he plays is that, he uses his... Well, first of all, he's a crowd control character where he uses like his triangle attacks to really, kill huge crowds of opponents. But really, I like to think that use his plasma attacks to kind of attack from mid range and kind of lure them close, where he can utilize his square attacks, which most of them have super armor. But after I watched Bum play him, he likes to he rushes down with him, dude. Jumps around with square. He confirms into air down square and just does like these huge combos. Like he's not the most combo friendly character, but at the same time he has some really good stuff he could do. Especially, don't forget that his neutral circle, which is his fire plasmid, you can jump cancel the first hit of that. So you can neutral circle, jump cancel into more square attacks, jump up and press like square up triangle. It's really good.
Yeah, like Big Daddy's definitely one of the characters that I was surprised the most by, like after the game came out. Because there's this guy, I'm probably going to pronounce this right, but there's this dude, Mine Kage.
Okay.
And he makes like these awesome Big Daddy combo videos, but they're like a minute long. And I think I posted a couple of them on my Twitter account.
Oh, jeez, I didn't look at it.
And he, dude, the stuff that he does, like you can get super creative with his air forward square and using that to set up supers and all kinds of things on levels without a wall, or just wall down setups. And like you said, his neutral circle like jump cancel lets him set all that stuff up from just a basic ground level. Like jump down square, dude. That's like the ultimate because he has an interesting mix up because most of his like square attacks on the ground have armor, so he has a pretty interesting ground square attack versus throw versus jump down square mix up where they can throw you out of your armor attacks, but if you read a throw, you can just jump down square and get a full combo off of that. He's
interesting. Yeah, he turned out to be an extremely interesting character.
Yeah, he got we knew he had some heavy punishes, but just the amount of full combos that people have been getting with him are really surprising and awesome.
Yeah,
that's part of it, right? You put all this effort into making a fighting game and making sure it's all balanced and that there's counters to everything, but the community helps, they kind of help define what the fighting game is after it comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
All this crazy stuff that you see in, Street Fighter 4, I'm sure, you know, a large part of it was known ahead of time, but a lot of it was just discovered by players.
Sure. There was a few years ago, Neo G and Nitsuma, they had a panel at Evo, and one of the questions I asked them was that, you know, they worked on Marvel too, or Neo G especially, and you know, Neo G, if you guys don't know, he is responsible for, you know, a lot of the fighting game images for all of these fighting games that we play, you know, CS2, Third Strike, Marvel 2, etc., etc., etc. And I asked him of all the stuff that how different was the vision of the game versus how we ended up playing it, like 10 years later. And he said, well, you know, 50% of it we knew about, and then 25% of it we knew about it, but we didn't think it was possible. Which I'm probably sure he's referring to, like the Sentinel, the refly stuff. And then 25% of it they had no clue. You know, because you have.
I was gonna go level 3, and I was like, why am I going?
When you're making a fighting game, you have a limited amount of people with a limited amount of time and a limited amount of resources, versus the community at large who has an infinite amount of time, infinite amount of people, and they're gonna find stuff that's in their game. And it's really interesting to see how it develops in that regard.
I mean, like, obviously, you know, we said it before, like, if something gets way out of hand, we can always patch it.
Yeah.
But just, like, we know that there's some stuff that people are complaining about that there are counters for in the game.
Yeah.
You know,
we don't want to have this, like, knee-jerk reaction where people are complaining about something and then we nerf it right away. Like, that's not a good look, right?
I mean, for example, Kratos. Like, Kratos builds a ton of AP. Like, just from the data we've gathered and the stuff that we know, like, he builds probably more AP than like any other character in the game. But when you look at his wins, just how many kills he's getting for those, it's not like off the charts. He's just kind of almost a middle of the road character when you consider his win ratio. It just seems like he's doing really well because he's getting like a ton of AP.
Yeah.
So you can actually gather a lot of these statistics then, huh?
I mean, yeah, we have like, you know, we get some of the data, and of course, like, a lot of it is just our internal tournaments and stuff.
I'm gonna go grab some pizza stream.
It mirrors what's going on in, like, the community.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
Just run in front of the camera, dude. It's fine. We're ghetto as hell right now, so.
Right in front, guys.
So, I mean, Kratos, for example, will probably get a couple things eventually, you know, adjusted, but there's just... It seems like it's a huge problem, but when I'm playing against Kratos, I always feel like there's something I can do. And the other thing about a character like him is he always has to get up close to you and do all these attacks, so you have to basically... Like, he has to take a risk.
Right.
I mean, if you just basically, like, see him do a lot of forward square, for example, if you just walk up to him and block, you get a free punish with almost anything.
Seriously.
Like a combo. And or if you jump and he's doing a lot of forward squares anti-air, if you just air dodge on the way down, you get a free combo completely. It's just he gets a lot of mileage out of it in free for all because it doesn't miss very often. But you know, 2v2 is not nearly as effective, and 1v1 it's almost suicide just to rely on forward square in any kind of serious capacity.
You get punished real hard in 1v1.
So even for stuff like that where we think, you know, like people want to see some kind of adjustment and there's a chance we will make an adjustment like that, even for stuff like that, even for stuff that just seems really strong, there's counters. So we just don't want to rush. Like, I think at the panel at Evo, Omar said, like, someone asked a similar question about, like, what kind of stuff are we going to, patch, like what do players have to do in order to, get that kind of support. And Omar's answer was basically that we're gonna take care of the game. It's just we just don't want to rush, and we want to give people like the chance to play the game as it is for a little while before we make adjustments. Because
well
done. Oh, nice. Oh, who's for done? Oh, nicely done.
I mean, especially when you look at like different formats like this. I mean, some characters are naturally good
just
at
like playing around and
free-for-all.
trying to have a good time.
Some are naturally good at like 2v2, some are really good at 1v1, and then even within a character, like Sir Daniel will play completely differently in free-for-all than he will in 2v2 or 1v1. So it's not just one thing we're trying to balance. It's like to have a good free-for-all game, a good 1v1 game, a good 2v2 game, and make sure that all these things mesh. Even if like not every character is good in every mode, if you get like half the cast being legitimately viable in every mode, I think that gives you a lot of options as a player.
Yeah. And I mean, again, with all that said, the game is only 3 weeks old or however long.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks old.
Are you on my team?
We'll see what happens.
I think so.
I am player 4.
Are you green perhaps?
I'm green perhaps.
Alright. Oh, double prep. I would have switched.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
Thanks for the pizza, James.
Yeah, James, thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for the pizza.
Yeah, I approve.
I'm gonna get a pizza combo.
Jesus.
Oh man, this is
I think this stage, Ratchet, you want to use, what, neutral triangle? What's the frog?
Oh yeah, like the one where I store it up.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, because it has good range on it.
Oh gosh.
Just let it rip. Ooh, see? Ooh, comboed off of it. Nicely done. Oh, and his up-down triangle. Just jump up and press down triangle with the blades. Also really good for this stage.
Oh.
Oh, right.
I know Level Up Series did confirm that they're going to have All-Stars 2v2 at SCR next year, January.
Okay. Yeah, it's January 18th through the 20th. If you guys are anywhere in SoCal, or if you guys are thinking of traveling to a tournament, SCR is usually a really good choice. Because SCR is really, really freaking good.
Oh man, I don't know which parappa is mine.
I know.
Oh, triangle needed. God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it doesn't shoot up anyways.
I can't.
Let's go again.
Yeah.
Oh, also, David, so how do you do neutral circle for his sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sniper rifle is way good, dude. It has like super range.
If you hold it, you can aim it.
Yeah, you can aim it.
How good do you think
Air is good too because then you're out of the way. People have a hard time getting to you.
Oh, that's you.
Try to get fancy.
Aww.
Oh, what is this one? I don't even know what this one is.
Just jump in place.
Oh, well, jump up.
This level is so
I'll
high
take over for
stakes.
someone so they can eat.
I've got to switch controllers. This one doesn't
It's
work.
like depending on what happens in the first 30 seconds, it completely
Yeah, it wasn't
determines the
working
match.
This one works, but the triangle,
Just because
like,
so much
You
AP
might-
is being
yeah,
generated
this
at
will
that
fix
first
it
part,
with a
then if you
pin.
get hit,
Hitting the little
if
button.
you're gonna get hit, you're gonna keep getting hit for a little while before you can recover. It's funny because we were at Wednesday night fights,
you just
and
want to play 1v1 or
like the way they had the rules, the first
James,
match was played on a random
wanna take a
stage,
break and
and
we'll
then
get
like the loser got to pick the stage.
Sure.
And I was always surprised when people picked that stage as their choice. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
we were
like-
one of the teams that picked that stage.
It's like, it's crazy. You're going all in. You're basically like, we're going to get that first hit, and we're going to keep hitting them, and we're going to lose that match, win or lose that match in the first 30 seconds.
All right, we're going to be right back, guys. We're all going to grab a little bit of food, so we'll be back. Hey guys, do you guys have sound now? Do you have sound now? There we go. Okay. What's going on, everybody? Sorry, I want to apologize to everybody. This is a webcam pointed at my TV right now, unfortunately, because found out PS3 you can't stream through HDMI. I think you only can stream PS3 through components, and my capture device does not accept component cables. So, but right now, so we're streaming directly from this. It's going to be super ghetto, but you can see what's going on. Hopefully it's not too bad. And yeah, we're going to be playing this. We have a ton of people in the house right now staring at my super ghetto setup here. So if everyone wants to introduce themselves, we have Clockwork is in the house.
Yo, what's up?
We have Madge is in the house.
What's up?
We have Ron.
Yeah, hello.
The fever.
The fever.
The fever. We have, you said Al, right?
Yep.
Al is in the house. And then we have Mr. Seth Killian in the house as well. So these are all people who obviously have worked on this game, so they know what they're doing. Except, of course, one person is using a joystick here. Apologies, everybody, about the quality. I know everyone's saying that the quality is really bad, but that's just the way it's going to have to be for a little bit. So we're going to just try to play and just talk about the game while we play, so you can see sort of what, you know, more high-level PlayStation All-Stars should look like, because for the most part, everyone playing on most of the streams have just been kind of, like, they're not even comboing into supers, they're not sure what they're doing and everything, so we're just going to go ahead and start going so you guys can watch. I think right now...
we need to start over because it's in training mode.
Yeah, we're just
this is training mode right now? Oh, okay.
We're just testing stuff.
So we're going to start over again, and who's going to start? Who wants to play first?
So I'm first player. My name is Ultra David. What's up, guys?
I'll start. Do you wanna join as well? We can start with like the people who don't know what they're doing first, as we always do on the show, and then we switch to the people who know what they're doing, so you can see what it actually looks like people are supposed to play. So yeah, I'm gonna take this one.
Yo, when am I gonna get an all red Ratchet? Come on.
So we're gonna have AI Kun, David, myself, and Clockwork start here. So if Clockwork doesn't body us all, then he's terrible at this game. So.
I'll try my best.
Oh, there we go.
Or is the best.
And we're gonna turn the game volume up right now, and everybody can go ahead and just have fun with this game. So,
oh my god!
Right
it's put it down a little bit.
all right.
That's fine.
It stopped working.
That's fine.
It's just
you gotta,
audio,
yeah, you gotta take some care of your right next to it.
I know. I'm sitting right next to it. I'll make sure I don't. Esports.
100% esports right there.
Oh my god, we have the same camera skin, or phone skin.
Strictly audio. Welcome to PlayStation All Stars Radio.
Can people hear the game right now?
Yeah, hey, at home, can you guys hear the game, or can you just hear us talking? This is so poverty that even Spooky is jealous.
Shouts to Spooky.
Ready? Just free for all, right?
Yeah.
Wow, free for all is crazy.
Let's do it.
I'm getting blown up from every side right now. Taste my pain. Wow.
Oh, okay, combos. I see how it is.
I can't even see over there.
What's the down throw for Spike 2? I always see a little monkey show up and then it doesn't do anything afterwards.
Wait, the down throw?
Yeah.
He pushes you over it. Like, he just kind of kneels down behind him and then he just pushes you over him. But kind of hard to see behind the smoke. You're all dead.
Yeah!
Oh, I didn't even notice what was going on.
What's up, homies? Woo-hoo!
Small stage is pretty good though.
Ow. I know.
Eat dicks.
This stage is so good for Toro. So gangster. Imagine gangsters. Pew, pew.
Oh, I'm over there? Oh my god.
You saved me! Thanks, David.
Yeah, I'm like not really paying attention to what other people are doing.
Making a wish.
Wait, what? Where is that even coming from?
It's coming from me.
Why?
Top of the screen. Down the middle.
I guess that works.
Space.
They know that combo.
What was that?
Probably what was on.
Once it's done.
The free for all is so hectic.
Yeah, like I got killed by stuff that I wasn't even looking at.
I was so close.
Yeah,
If I hadn't gotten hit by the last one.
As you get more familiar with the game, you can tell.
That's cool.
How about you guys had a lot of time to play?
This
No,
is my
before
second
this?
day playing.
I've only played it in training mode.
That's a hectic stage.
You haven't played it online at all?
I mean, like 2 times. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that stage right there, you don't have a lot of room to breathe. So.
But you get a real sense for sort of what's coming where. Like you sort of know what to expect for which characters, and you start to get a sense. The real thing is to try and know where the characters are going to be on screen, like
Right.
where your opponents are likely to be.
Yeah.
And that's how you start to get good. Because a lot of the moves, especially the anti-air moves, really commit you to like certain kind of moves. So reading that is like absolutely critical. And then learning how to dodge.
This stage isn't going to be good for my tricks.
Yeah, Big Daddy's going to lay down that ice. You got to keep an eye out for that too.
What is it, normal action? Sniping.
Let's get to do business.
You gotta follow up that a little faster. Yeah.
Or do down triangle. We'll follow it up with another stun.
Oh, for real?
wow. Wait, what?
I froze you.
How long am I frozen? Am I still supposed to be frozen up there?
Yeah, you got hit with an item.
Oh, okay.
That's the freeze missile is a very long freeze. Cole can do like a little, or good Cole can do like a little baby version of that freeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where you're frozen for a second, but with the freeze missile, that's one to definitely avoid.
It's around like 8 seconds. It takes you down to like quarter speed.
Right into it.
And that means like everything you do is slowed down, including getting hit. So, combo sig-
You'll show us some ridiculous combos later with
Right.
the freeze missile, which I personally don't count. But if you count them because otherwise I'd have the combo record, right?
Hey, it counts if it's stylish enough. Anything counts if it's stylish
All
enough.
right, if it's stylish enough, I'll give you that. But for real honest combos.
Right.
Big Daddy.
Control effect level.
me a clockwork 0 kills? That's what I think I'm looking at.
Oh, just waiting for the perfect spear. This is way bigger.
And that's Toro's level 2 is a little hard to track. You gotta listen for the sound. You gotta remember you're playing a Toro. Look for the sound. And then my advice on dodging it, it's very difficult to dodge on the ground. But just jump in the air and dodge.
Do the air dodge?
Yeah, air dodge is very effective against that.
You were chasing me like the whole time. I was like, yo, David, get off my butt.
Like, the higher you get for Toro's level 2, the better chance you have to dodge it, because, like, that explosion, like, if you get it towards the edges, you can wait for it to actually
dissipate. Yeah.
Because if you're dodging in the middle of it, then your dodge will end before it, recovers. Whereas you can, like, try to get over it a little bit, then dodge into it and survive it that way.
There's also a hitbox on the actual projectile that hits the ground, I believe.
Yeah, the star that comes in.
And it will always detonate where Toro, on the level Toro was when Toro fires it off. Yeah. So there, I think you were actually probably going for the guys in the corner, but it'll detonate on the level that you're on. Yeah. So if you drop down and fire it off, that's where it'll hit. It'll hit in that corner.
Yo, did you see that combo? Later.
Yeah. Toro's kind of slowly winning over there.
No! Yes! Let's go fight him again.
Before he got blown up, David was setting up some good stuff there.
Yeah, he was.
If you can trap people in the corner, lay down your spikes,
Teslas, for sure.
and then drop out your little drone dudes.
That's what I was gonna do.
It's extreme, and then you can throw them again. Well, yeah, and it's a really nasty loop. You can keep people. You can set up the spikes even in the air to prevent jumping, and then use the drones to control them on the ground.
Spikes are so sick.
So they're basically stuck in place. Yeah, as you've noticed, he's an excellent space control character. And then that's one of his bread and butters for sure, is throwing people in with that big grab range, and then up against the wall. Most characters' rolls will not allow you to escape, and you can position it so it's basically impossible.
Oh, that got me.
Mike and Ratchet are having a little gadget battle over there.
Whoa, what the heck was that?
It was an epic fail.
I think my controller's like slowly dying. I just like look at one and just chilling.
Yeah, that sounds totally not made up.
Chilling still.
I believe it.
I think my controller's still dying as well.
Really?
Oh, what?
There's a delayed hit reaction on that.
Yeah, apparently.
You sort of.
Oh, wait, where am I? Oh. Oh, what's going on here?
Alright, I'm not gonna deal with that.
Some items of Spirit Destiny, I don't usually go for it myself unless there's somebody I really have to steal AP from, but Rocket Launcher is pretty much always worth your time. Just for you can fire it off really fast. Oh, everybody jump!
Wait, I can jump?
Yeah, you can jump and dodge. It gives you the best chance to avoid
so you're building
the Toro level.
Why are we all in here?
You're building AP twice as much as a chance to make a comeback if you're not in the lead, and if you are in the lead,
Oh, really?
you gotta solidify it.
Yeah, so even if you're not winning, you can be like, you're still down. So however many kills you were down, you remain that far down. But it is possible, theoretically, to come back. Very nice. Run!
Wow.
If you hold up with Spike, you can. It's critical at times like that after you've already burned your double jump. To remember moves that hold you. There was nice dodge from Kratos there, jumping in the air and dodging the Thor level 2. And that is a massive AOE level 2.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kratos was one hit away from having a level 2.
Hell yeah.
So can you get away from that throw into the super when you roll
No,
like
you're
that,
done.
or you're done?
Usually not.
Okay.
Well,
So
if you-
that's
Yeah, if you roll away
It's only
from
like
it, you're safe. But if you try to just to take up that amount of time with invincibility, you're not safe. But if you like know where it's gonna land and roll away from the edge of it, then yeah.
But like if it,
oh, when you fell into it, you mean?
No. Just
Yeah.
when you get thrown and then he does
if
it
you
when
if
get
you
up.
if I throw you into a corner, I'm
Yeah.
gonna space myself so that either way you roll, you're gonna still wake up.
Right.
to the-
Yeah.
So there's no way to escape that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are there invincible moves that you can like wake up
Ratchet's
with?
stronger in the corner. You could come up with like a level 3.
No,
Is there like a reversal window
So
like
you've
that?
just been
Roll
sitting.
in the super.
Yeah, it's the roll. It's a guaranteed setup into kill for Ratchet.
Well, the thing more about that
Yeah.
is like that he's got the slowest throw in the game. Basically, it looks like it's got a bigger hitbox than most other throws, but it's pretty much the slowest throw in the game. So if you see it, like the mix-up is before you get thrown.
Right.
You basically try to punish him with a combo or jump over him and super him yourself.
Right.
After you get thrown, if he actually throws you and he went through all the trouble of having the spacing right, then you kind of die.
Yeah, so Ratchets will like to stick to the corner for that reason, because it gives them a lot more setups, or at least near a wall.
But considering that Ratchet doesn't have too many other practical setups for his level 1 super, I think it kind of works out in a strangely balanced way.
Yeah, and definitely in free-for-all, I mean, you can get guaranteed kills that way, but not only do you leave yourself open, because, his super is, what is it, like 47 frames or something like that?
It's
Longer than
It
that?
might be like 140. Yeah.
Oh, 140.
It's crazy long.
Oh, you just got hit by the crow.
Yeah, if you get hit by the
I think just the startup is around.
The crows move all of your buttons around
What?
and reverse your controls. Yeah, I was just watching that Bioshock Infinite trailer. They're still throwing the crows.
Yep.
So
Dude,
was cool.
that looks really cool in that game.
Yeah, it looks sick. What was that? Yeah, about the Ratchet throw into level 1. Yeah, the level 1 is so long for Ratchet, you're basically leaving yourself totally open in a free for all for sure, or even a 2v2.
I mean, he should basically die anytime he's in that situation.
Yeah,
Like, if there's anyone else that's around him.
The other thing is, especially with Ratchet, I think in free-for-all, certainly, you're probably better off, rather than going for the guaranteed hit, like trying to snake in behind people and go for a multi-kill. Because you can get one guaranteed kill, but you can, if you find 2 people duking it out or somebody trying a fancy combo, just roll on in there and fire off level 2. And it stays out forever. So
if you can kill 2
1,
people, then even if you get killed, you're still like up 3 points.
Yeah.
Whereas if you only kill one guy, there's 2 other dudes that are going to kill you, and you're back to 0. And you gave up your meter, so it's And since it is throw into level 1, like it's impossible to throw 2 people, so it's kind of a guaranteed like 1 victim only setup.
Those boots, the Hermes boots, also, if you get them and hold block in the air, you have an air dash that's actually super effective.
Oh, what?
All across the screen.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
Level 1, full screen.
Yeah, it goes. You can either shoot it raw, or if you lock on, like it'll heat seek on whoever.
Yeah, it has tracking on it. If you nail them with the cursor.
If you dodge and everything, go through it, it will not like come back and get you.
This level I feel is tough for Radek, so way to hang in there. Those stairs are just high enough to make him get partway up the stairs before he can use the sniper rifle.
Thanks.
You'll get so many of those disgusting kills with that super because it stays out so long. People are like, I'm going to run over and kick his ass. Oh, you know.
It's got a max.
-4.
Yeah, you just gotta jump over Ratchet's level 1. You can't be greedy and try to like do dive kicks or anything, hit him from the front. Just jump over him and then punish, especially after he's done.
Yeah, it's long enough that I don't think anybody can roll straight through it. If you start from the grounded in the middle of it, you can sometimes roll behind it. Nobody can roll straight through it.
You can't jump through it.
I mean, you can double jump. Like anyone can double jump over it.
Oh yeah,
you can't like roll from the front.
Yeah, I did testing on that in training mode to see whether anybody could escape it if I threw them and had the right spacing, or even knock them down and had the right spacing.
Yeah.
And nobody could.
Yeah, he's really strong in 1v1 for that reason.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Honestly, like I love stuff like that. I love stuff that looks like it's really like strong on paper, but when you get down to it, it only really works in one situation, and there's a counter. And I think, you know, the fact that you can jump and get your combo of choice anytime you see him trying to throw you, that's a pretty good counter.
Yeah, it has a lot of recovery on it.
I mean, just the throwing, you know, even without the super. And it's basically two moves that have like hundreds of frames of recovery, or over 100 frames of recovery. There's got to be counters.
Nice dodge on the throw there.
Wow, that was awesome.
Oh no, I timed her blade.
Oh, you got cute.
Too far.
Yup.
You gotta do jump down square with Sir Daniel, because that basically
That'll sweep in there.
yeah. And you get to start a combo off of it because he's still like in hit stun when he lands. Can't get cute with the dive kicks though.
You need to see some more acts from Sir Dan.
Wow,
everybody gets run over.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We just saw Sir Daniel going for what I call an aerial pursuit, which is very key after you launch somebody up. Even if you're not comboing them anymore, you've got them in a very disadvantageous position potentially, so we want to follow them up into the air and figure out what moves you have that can control that upward space. Now it's time for rock and roll. That means those are the areas about to explode.
Oh, okay. Wow, I got crazy.
Oh, just barely.
Oh, it's not invincible, huh?
No, not at all. Level 1s are far from invincible. Although Ratchet could make you think that.
Yeah. But you get a few frames of invincibility at the beginning, but that just basically covers your startup, just so you can, like, it basically just covers the super.
Combos into a level 1 or no?
You can do air down triangle.
Right, I did that, but they always flip out of it.
Oh, you gotta do it fast, James.
There's timing. There's I believe, a Persona combo vid on combovid.com that has spike into level 1s.
Yeah, but
Alright, let's see
you know,
how
with
this
Spike,
goes.
you just have to do it like near the ground so that you just land almost immediately afterwards. But he also has it off of that neutral triangle RC car.
Wow, wait, and it doesn't waste time? Oh my god. Wow. That was amazing.
David, since I fool around with Ratchet, try neutral triangle. Is it neutral triangle or towards the triangle now? I can't remember when I'm not playing. The gun. Bop, bop, bop.
That's
Yeah,
triangle.
forward triangle. That's a really helpful eject. It's one of your faster moves that has really good hit stun, and then up triangle too. If you see people floating around in the air, yeah, that's super good, especially on a stage like that with the circular ceilings. You can jump and pop people repeatedly with it. Like you can combo into it, but then bop them again.
Ratchet definitely has one of the best anti-airs in the game. Between up square and up triangle, you don't get to jump it right.
Yeah, up square is also really annoying to pursue. Yeah, once you're in the air, the hitbox gets way better too.
Oh, really? Air up square is better than ground up square?
Yes. It has like a big weird arc that so people sort of jumping up above and immediately in front of you, you can up square, and people that are sort of out in front of you, up triangle.
I see.
Yeah, it's really strong. Your ground game is solid, but it's those are actually my favorite things about Ratchet. So.
Look, I'm stuck.
Oh, well then you're gonna get bombed.
My controller keeps like
What's that? Flexible?
Oh yeah, so it's just like in Tekken, like as you go to GS, if you I think it's obviously not as difficult in this game. I think it's like a 4-frame window or something to get the electric. And yeah, it has some invincibility and it's really fast.
Yeah, getting those electrics is key to Hayachi up close. And also mastering his counter. That was an epic fail.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was a very gutsy read. We'll call it that. There will be someone here.
Who wants this?
Hayachi has a pretty good counter as well as a charge move that allows an easier hit confirm to level 1. And if you see him, shoot him in the back. Yeah.
That down triangle on Toro is only 4.
Oh, beach ball.
What's the beach ball? Oh, interesting.
Beach ball is in play, and yeah. Oh, Hayachi there.
Wow! Someone got instant infinite ejected by the beach ball.
Every time someone gets hit by it, it like knocks them over the HP.
Yeah, the beach ball is a what, 1 in 40 chance or something?
1 in 10.
1 in 10? All my numbers are wrong.
But basically, you just like every time you hit it, it stores that amount of AP, and then the next time someone gets hit by it, it ejects that amount of AP, however much is stored inside of it. So you can like basically get it all the way up to like 100 or something.
Yeah, I think its max is 100.
Once it starts blowing, you just want to navigate it by the
Wow.